Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. The votes are in for your You Pick Tuesday video. Lou Ferrigno and Ronnie Coleman, the two biggest names on the list. They win with 38% of you guys voting for them. Close second there with Sunit Jadhav and Sean Ray. I'd like to see that one for sure. But to be honest, I was just as excited or more excited to see these two dudes do battle. Two of the largest, the heaviest, the biggest bodybuilders of all time. But to be honest, when you sit these two guys next to each other or stand them next to each other, Ronnie Coleman, he is so much bigger, so much thicker. He's in a different dimension as far as bodybuilding is concerned. Lou Ferrigno, as big as he was, and he did a good job on filling out that 6'5" or 6'4". Some people will argue that frame. Pretty decent, but Ronnie Coleman is so bloody thick. Go through these poses, and there is just no chance. Ferrigno, he has a good physique. Waistline, fantastic. Nice V-taper, for sure. Ronnie Coleman, he's never going to have that waistline, but he has muscle separation in the abs, for sure. Then when you look at the rest of the muscles, maybe not the physique, the way the physique flows, but look at the musculature on this guy. He is an alien. Wheels, quads. I mean, the guy's quite a few inches shorter, and his legs are thicker and more dense, more thick, more powerful. And when you look at the arms, it's all she wrote. Lou Ferrigno, never really known for his bicep peaks in this pose. Arnold was, but not Lou. Especially when you can compare him with. Wow. He's the king for a reason, guys. Go to the front lat spread. Same thing here. Lou Ferrigno, I have to hand it to him. This is the return of Lou, the 90s. I did like a mix and match variety of pictures. Some are from 92 even. He actually beat Ronnie Coleman at the Olympia in 92. Food for thought. Anyway, he's not beating Ronnie Coleman here. No way. A little uneven is the front lat spread of Ronnie Coleman, but not really in the lats. The guy, he looks a little bit funny in the face too. You guys agree to that? You guys agree to those terms? Am I offending somebody by saying that? Go to the side chest development. This is the only picture that I could find of Lou hitting a standard side chest pose from the return of Lou anyway, the 90s Lou. I love this. You know, the structure of this pose, the way they used to hit it. Plus, they had a whole lot more meat in the pecs. The 70s guys, it seems. They just, they had bigger, thicker pecs. Even when they did go to the 90s to compete. But let's face it, the judges, if they're going to judge these two, Ronnie Coleman, is conditioning, that, like I said, that dense, thick musculature, it's just too much. It's just way too much for Lou Ferrigno to handle. But Mark's Max Muscle might give a little point to Lou Ferrigno in the side chest. Side tricep, same thing here. And keep in mind, guys, if I do say I'm giving him a point in the side chest, if it was a final decision on that one pose, obviously Ronnie Coleman would win. But I like the actual pose itself. And the side tricep, I do too, for Lou Ferrigno, for Ferrigno. But you look at the wheels, the separation in the muscle. I mean, it's a conditioned athlete versus an in-shape bodybuilder. Let's go to the back for the domination of the week. Little bit soggy in the donk is Lou Ferrigno. Wow, it's a soggy donk. It's a soft bum. And if you don't think it makes a difference, look at the difference, guys. Look at compare these two bums. One's a normal man's human being's buttocks. The other is an alien butterfly butt. Back separation too. Sad, soggy donk shot for Lou Ferrigno. With all due respect, that's terrible. Shame on me. The rear double bi, a much better shot for Lou Ferrigno. Even the donk's not quite as soggy here. Still resembles what a human being walks around with. But Ronnie King Coleman, wow. And like I said, the back itself, this is a much better shot, the rear double, than the rear lat was for Lou Ferrigno. This is a decent shot. If he put a little bit of muscle there, if he had been competing in the 80s, late 70s even, put a little bit of meat on that, dry out a little bit more, might have been the best rear double bicep of all time. And food for thought, Ronnie Coleman's might be. Dorian Yates would have something to say about that, as well as the Dr. Phil Heath. Can Lou Ferrigno get any pose? Can he win any shot in this? Aside from maybe a biased side chest victory, or a loose victory, that is. Well, the abs and thigh would be his chance to do it. He looks like a men's classic physique division competitor, with all due respect. Just much leaner. Much leaner. But King Coleman, obviously a horse. Hostetler stud. So's Lou. Conditioning of the quads. Just not up to par to what Ronnie Coleman brings. Good lats, too. Two of the biggest, two of the best, fantasticest, most musculars. I don't know what you would say here. Look at the traps. Lou's winning on the traps. Just a little bit too stringy. As far as the muscles on the arms and the wheels. Not the pecs, though. Those guys from the 70s, they knew how to train for pecs. They lifted heavy barbells, they did dumbbells, all kinds of things. I'm sure Ronnie Coleman did, too. I mean, he's no Tinkerbell either, guys, in the chest. Everywhere else, too. The guy's a beast. And he ran roughshod all over Lou Ferrigno in this matchup. He is your winner, obviously. 2003, Ronnie King Coleman. Reigns supreme. Was not even a challenge. But it was a fun one. It was fun to see these guys size up, stack up against each other. Lou, tall as they come. Ralph Moeller, a few other guys. Maybe even taller than him. But still. Ronnie King Coleman, as wide as a barn door, a la Tominator. Hit thumbs up on the video, and look forward to tomorrow's Women Only Wednesday. Have a great day.